It's a bright sunny day with a clear sky. So, the perfect weather to play hide and seek. Here you are, hiding your face in the tree, and you close your eyes and start counting so that your friends can hide. So, how exactly do you count? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is how you count. So, what exactly is happening here? So, you start with 1 and move one step ahead to 2. From 2, you move one step ahead to 3. From 3, you move one step ahead or one step forward to 4. From 4, again we move one step forward to 5. From 5, we move to 6. From 6 to 7. From 7 to 8 and then 9. So we keep on moving one step forward. And this is what is called forward counting. So forward counting is starting from a small number and moving one step forward or one step ahead to the next number, like it happened here, right? So this is called forward counting. But note, it is not necessary that you will always start counting from 1. You'll always start forward counting from 1. It's not necessary. You can start from any number. It's just that you need to move a step ahead. You need to move to the next number. So from 1, you need to move to the next number 2. From 2, you move to the next number 3. From 3, you move to 4 and so on. So this is exactly what forward counting is. So let us try and arrange these numbers, the given numbers, by forward counting. So how do we do that? So when we move from 8 to 5, are we moving a step ahead? No, we know that 5 comes before 8. So we are not moving ahead. In fact, it's moving backward. So we need to find which is the smallest number. So the smallest number here is 4, right? So we start with 4. So 4. What comes after 4? Well, after 4, we have 5. So we have covered 5. After 5, we have 6. So we have covered 6 as well. After 6, there comes 7. So 7. After 7, we have 8. So we write 8. Have we covered all the numbers? Well, yes, we have covered all the numbers. So we will stop now. So starting from 4, we used forward counting, that is moving one step ahead, just one step ahead and move to 8, right? So this is how we can arrange a given set of numbers by forward counting. So can you try out this set of numbers on your own? Let's see. So from 13 to 14, well, yes, this is forward counting, moving one step ahead. From 14 to 12, no. 12 comes before 14. So this is not forward counting. So 12 comes before 14. Is there any number which comes before 12? 15? No. It comes after 12. 16? This also comes after 12. So the smallest number here is 12. So we start our forward counting with 12. Now we go on to the next number. We have already covered 12. After 12, we have 13. So 13 is covered. After 13, which number do we have? Well, we have 14. So 14 is covered. After 14, if we move one step ahead, we get 15, which is this. After 15, we get 16. After 16, do I need to go after 16? Well, no, because all my numbers have been covered. So I will stop at 16. I don't need to go any further. So this is the arrangement of numbers by forward counting. We have arranged the given numbers using forward counting. Now let us try it using these bigger numbers. Does it seem difficult? Well, it is not. It's as simple as the previous one. So first, let's start by finding the smallest number. 62. Now, next number is 59. So is 59 less than 62? Yes. Next number is 60. Is 59 less than 60? Yes. Next number is 58. Is 59 less than 58? No. So we come to 58. Is 58 less than 61? Yes. Is 58 less than 57? No. So the smallest number here is 57. So we start with 57. What comes after 57? We all know it is 58, 5, 8, 58. After 5, 7, it is 5, 8, 58. After 5, 8, it is 5, 9, 59. What after 5, 9? Well, Mr. Trouble. So 5 will change to 6 and 9 will change to 0. So 60 is covered. After 60, 61. Do I need to stop here? Well, I have another number left, 62, which comes after 61. So this is how we can arrange these numbers by forward counting. Let's look at another situation. Well, it's a holiday and you go to watch this car racing game. So there are so many bright, colorful cars waiting to race right away. And we have this person doing the countdown. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. But how exactly is he counting? Just see, it's very different from what we had in the earlier case while playing hide and seek. So from 9, he's moving to 8, which is not one step ahead. It is one step back because 8 comes before 9, 7 comes before 8. So he's moving one step back. Again from 7, he's moving to 6. That is one step backward. From 6 to 5, 5 to 4, from 4 to 3, from 3 to 2, from 2 to 1. Right? So he's moving one step back. That is, he's moving to the previous number. So this is what we call as backward counting. So starting from the biggest number and moving one step back. So one step backward to the smallest number is called backward counting. So let's try it out with these set of numbers. So we have 5, 8, 7, 4 and 6. So the first step is trying to find the largest number. So let's compare 5, 8, 8 is greater than 5. Now 8 is greater than 7 as well. 8 is greater than 4 and 8 is greater than 6. So 8 is my largest number. So I will start my backward counting from 8. So let's start with 8. Now since this is backward counting, we need to see what comes before 8. We have learned counting, right? So when we count, we move from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this is exactly the opposite. So it is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we count backward in this manner. So what comes before 8? Or 8 comes after what? 7? So 7. We have covered 7. What comes before 7? 6. So we have covered 6. What comes before 6? Just one step backward. 5. And what comes before 5? It's 4. And we have covered all the numbers. So this is how we arrange the numbers by backward counting, right? So let's try it out with a set of bigger numbers. Well, these are the numbers. What's the largest number here? So we have 95, 97, 93, 92, 98, 96 and 94. So we start with the largest number we know till now. It is 99. Is 99 here? It is not. Then what comes before 99? 98. So 98 is here. So we start with 98. What comes before 98? 97. So one step backward from 98 will be 9797. What comes before 97? We know that when we move from 97 to 98, this 9 remains the same, but 7 increases to 8. So we can do the opposite for backward counting. The 9 will remain same and 8 will change to the previous number 7. What comes before 8? Similarly, from 97, this 9 will remain as 9 and what comes before 7? 6. So we'll have 96. Once again, before 96, we have 95. So we have covered 95. Before 95, we have 94. So here 94 is covered. Then 93. So we have covered 93 as well. And then we have 92. We have covered 92 as well. And then, well, we have covered all the given numbers. So we need to stop right now. So these are the numbers arranged according to backward counting. So this is how we arrange the different numbers by forward counting and backward counting. Forward counting is moving one step ahead, step by step, and backward counting is moving one step backwards. If you like this video, then subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all the learning resources as per CBSE, ICSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures on maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve the slightest of your doubts. And that's not all. You can also win exciting prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches, and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it is rewarding too. So register for free now.